Have you ever wondered why US interest rates and inflation are such significant economic indicators? They're like the pulse of the economy, giving us vital insights into its health. At the heart of this dynamic duo is the Federal Reserve, the US central bank. It's their task to balance the scales, keeping inflation under control while fostering economic growth. They do this in large part by adjusting the federal interest rates. Inflation in its simplest form is the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services is rising. The Federal Reserve aims for a 2% inflation rate. Why? Because a small, steady amount of inflation encourages spending and investment, which drives economic growth. Interest rates, on the other hand, are the cost of borrowing money. When the Federal Reserve lowers the interest rates, it becomes cheaper to borrow money. This encourages businesses and individuals to take loans, make investments, and spend more, stimulating economic growth. But what happens when inflation starts to rise too quickly? That's where interest rate hikes come into play. By raising the cost of borrowing, the Federal Reserve can slow down the amount of money circulating in the economy, helping to keep inflation in check. However, it's not as straightforward as it seems. The Federal Reserve has to tread carefully. They don't want to choke economic growth by raising interest rates too high, too quickly, nor do they want to ignite runaway inflation by keeping them too low. This delicate balancing act is guided by rigorous analysis of economic indicators. The Federal Reserve doesn't rely on speculation or guesswork. Instead, it uses data to inform its decisions. As we look towards the future, it's clear that the Federal Reserve's role in managing U.S. interest rates and inflation will continue to be pivotal. In an election year like 2024, political pressures could come into play. Yet the Federal Reserve needs to keep its focus firmly on the long-term economic health of the nation. So, to sum up, U.S. interest rates and inflation are intertwined economic indicators managed by the Federal Reserve. Through careful analysis and data-driven decision-making, the Federal Reserve aims to keep inflation at a steady 2% while fostering economic growth. And there you have it, a brief journey into the world of U.S. interest rates and inflation. It's a complex landscape, but one that holds the key to understanding the health of the economy.